Hi everyone, today we are going to be making an autumn dream catcher in activity zone. So as you can see, I've got lots of different autumn leaves that I've collected from my walk outside. I've got some red ones and some green ones and some brown ones. So we're going to get started and I'm going to teach you exactly how you can make your very own dream catcher to hang in your room or somewhere in your house. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is trace a circle around the inside of the paper plate, and then you get your scissors and you cut out that circle. So what you're left with is just the outside of the paper plate, and as you can see, I've decorated mine with texture. I've popped some stars and some different autumn coloured leaves in there. And then what I've done is I've used my hole punch. But if you don't have one of these, you could use some scissors and get mum or dad or grandma or grandpa or brother or sister to help you. And I've gone around and I've hole punched in some holes where I'll tie the string through. So once you've gone around and put all of those holes in the side, as many as you like, what you then do is grab your string and tie a knot through one of the holes. You can choose any hole, doesn't really matter which one you choose. Nice and tight, and then we're going to start to thread the string through. So I've got a really long piece of string. You can cut yours however long or however short you like, but you want it to go through a few of the holes, so it needs to have a little bit of length to it. So I'm going to go ahead and thread this string through. And I'll show you what it looks like in a bit. Okay, so I've been threading my string through all of those little holes that I punched out, and I've got 2 to go. So I'm going to thread it through the last 2 holes now. There's 1. My last up here, thread it through the top, and 1 more. And there you have my dream catcher. So I'm going to tie a little knot back around on the other side, and then I'm going to chop off the end of the string. So here is my dream catcher with all of that string threaded through. The next step is to put a few more holes in the bottom of it, and we're going to hang some leaves off those holes. So I'm going to go ahead and hole punch, I think 2 more holes in. And I'm going to tie a little bit of extra string to both of those. And then in the bottom here, I'm going to tie a little knot of string just through those 2 holes. And that's going to be how we dangle the leaves you found, or the feathers, or anything you find at home that you think could be a really nice thing to hang off your very own dream catcher. So our final step is to attach the leaves or the feathers or whatever you found at home onto the bottom or the middle or the top of that string that we've hung down from the very bottom of the paper plate. So I've chosen some brown leaves here and a beautiful green plant as well that I found on my walk, but you can use anything you find at home. So thank you so much for joining us as we made our very own dream catchers. If you'd like to watch any of our other videos on the Brimbank Library's YouTube, you're most welcome. And if you make any of our creations and you want to show us, please feel free to tag us on Instagram at Brimbank Libraries. Or perhaps when the library reopens, you can bring in photos of what you created. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone, and I'm sure I'll see you very soon.